Crashington Bandicoot is a game that has become a test in the trophy hunting scene. To become a valid trophy hunter, you have to partake in this ritual, and if you don't, you are a fraud. It's classed as the first challenge in Platinum that any trophy hunter will get, with a 7 out of 10 difficulty, which I can assure you comes purely from time trials. Now, I did start this game a few years ago, so I deleted the old save and started from the very beginning. Since it had been a while, I needed to get used to the game again, and I was pretty bad. For some reason, this turtle just kept killing me, man. But anyways, enough chit chat, let's get straight into this game, balls deep. Now, the best thing to do with any Crash game is just to go through and complete all the levels normally. If you can pick up any gems, then that's a bonus, but it shouldn't be the main priority since a few levels need coloured gems anyways. But we will get to that. We do manage to pick up our first 2 gems on the first level and the boulder level also, and a few levels later we make it to our first boss. The first boss is Papu, and he's basically just a big bloke with his arse out and he just spins around. Very easy boss, you just need to jump on him a bunch of times and eventually he will fall on his back so you can use his trampoline, our stomach, to proceed to the next level. I decided to complete a level as Crash's sister. I believe she is Crash's sister, I'm not too sure, since it is required for a trophy, but I'm pretty sure I already had it, so here's me failing a bonus level a million times. Falling and dying is a very common theme in this game. It's actually so not infuriating at all, but what isn't infuriating is getting another gem on this cheeky hog level. To be honest, it's basically a guaranteed gem unless you actively try not to hit the boxes, which if you're doing that, why are you doing that? We then breeze through a few more levels to get to the second boss in the game. Good old Ripperoo, a crazy dog in a straitjacket who just jumps around and you have to put the sod down with TNT. Sorry, big TNT. Simple enough level again, you just wait till he gets near the TNT, blow him up, do it again, do it again, do it again. And then after that, you get lifted to the heavens. And then we do the same thing, plow through some more levels. Playing through this one, all I could think about was how long the time trial will be, and I tell you now, it was a long one. I don't want to talk about it. It's that long. We batter Crash with some boxes, and then we scrap a koala on roids. To be honest, this one is quite funny. As you can see, this shredded being of muscle struggle to lift the rocks that we effortlessly throw back at him, all while dodging TNT and dodging other rocks that are being thrown at us. After all that, his ass gets wheeled off and we once again ascend. Now, I back-to-back completed some missions where I got every single box, but as you can see, there's no gem. And I can't lie, I was confused, so I finished the level and it showed me this lovely message. These are the coloured gem missions, and to get a coloured gem, you have to break every single box, but you have to do it without dying, which makes it nice and easy. But to be honest, it's actually easier than it sounds. To an extent, you just need to take it slow and steady, but you'll see that later. For now, we have to fight a rat. Never mind, he's a Patoru. Didn't know that was an animal, to be honest. It is in his name, but you know. So you have to fight a rat with a Tommy gun again. Another simple boss fight. To be honest, the bosses in this game are not too difficult. They're somehow the easiest part of the game, but we knock him out, an instant transmission out with that shit. Now, to save me saying the same thing over and over again, basically, we thrash the levels, get clotted by 62 boxes, complete more levels, fight a mad scientist who hands me a fat game over screen. He turns into the Hulk and we ship him through the window, which we actually get a trophy for. We're in new territory now, boys. Die at the end of a level. We get the hidden gem achievement, probably the exact same way as everyone else does in this game, and then we finally get to the final boss, Dr. Neo Cortex. We fight on his blimp and throw some bombs at him. He falls probably like 100 feet, I don't know. Takes that Fortnite fall damage. We get a trophy and we are done with the main game. Now on to the torture, ladies and gentlemen. I was starting off with time trials since it is the first level and very easy, but then I had the brilliant idea to do the coloured gems first, since you do need them to get a lot of the gems. Like, there's no point doing any gem mission before getting the coloured gems. I really don't think the coloured gems are too difficult. They're more annoying than anything, but after I got the green gem, I surprisingly managed to get the coloured gem on the generator room first try. I was very pleased since this saves me from wasting away even more than I had to. But here's the clip sped up to prove myself that I'm an absolute pro. The best in the scene. Now, the good thing about the coloured gems is that you can die on bonus levels and it won't count as a death. Since you don't lose any lives, you just get, put back into the actual level for you to try the bonus level again. But if you do die to a door closing at the final part of the level, then you will have to reset. This is why they're more annoying than anything. This I can't even explain. I very obviously missed a gem path somehow. I mean, it was right there, like right there. But then I made a terrible effort to jump back to it, leading to me dying and having to restart anyway. anyways. Then the next run I actually went on the gem path, and it takes you to this little secret ending at the top of the castle, which is quite cool. The red gem was the last one I needed, and the level is so long to the point you lose all motivation when you die, because you know you have to do the entire thing again. So when I slipped off of 2 different platforms, I had to take a break. I needed a Kit Kat. Breaks are definitely needed on games like this, because you will just slowly get to the point that you smash your entire house apart. But after 100 breaks and 73 holidays, we finally get ourselves the last coloured gem. Now, I did do the gems and time trials back to back for the most part, but I'm going to show me getting the gems first and then doing the time trials afterwards, because in my head it makes more sense, it's easier to follow. Midway through, I also got the achievement for getting 99 lives. To be honest, I didn't even notice I had that many. But on the same level, I somehow missed one single box. I went back through the entire level backwards and still couldn't find it, so I restarted and searched it up. Turns out you have to jump over this wall and run all the way down this secret path for one box. One box. But at least we got the gem eventually. This one is a clear example to why you should get all the coloured gems as well, as we get all the boxes and find another cheeky secret ending. The gem on Rolling Stones also got us another achievement: more gems are better than none. After that, we had some cool gem paths and easy gems until this level for some reason. I don't know how I died so many times. Maybe I was losing my sanity, maybe I lost an arm. It's the little deaths like these that really make you question your ability to play video games. But once more, we spanked the level and got yet another gem. Then the level straight after, I die on the gem path again. It's horrific to watch. Totally didn't die a few more times, as you can see. I do manage to get our first key on this level alongside the gem. There's 2 keys to collect in this game, and they both unlock new levels for you to do. How nice of them, more levels. You do get an achievement for getting both of the keys as well, as you can see. But again, I'm going to speedrun the video a bit. We get gems and more gems. We get another cheeky key and then get to the end to find out I missed a box. So I finish the level to get an achievement, then do the entire level again, but with the box broken to get that gem. I then continue to gem it up so hard like an absolute boss, to the point I actually get them all and get myself the ultimate gem path trophy. Woohoo! You can actually view a secret ending with all the gems too, which I will show at the end. But that was the calm before the storm. We now have the hardest part of the game to do, the time trials. I'm not gonna lie, some of these levels are not meant for speedrunning unless you search it up to know exactly what to do, because some levels require you to actually sync things up for the run to go smoothly, then sometimes you just need pure luck. The amount of times you have to perish to get gold or better on these levels is insane. Constant death just to get a gold relic. How amazing. You did the entire level and got a sapphire relic. Too bad, we don't accept sapphire around here. What are you, a loser? You have some levels that are nice and short, but then you have some levels that might as well be a worldwide cross-country race. Of course, if you fail right at the end, you have to do it again, and you probably will fail at the end because it would be too easy to just actually do the level, because there's always one little thing that will ruin your run. Honestly, these are the most tedious part of any game that I've ever had to play. It felt like endless torture. These time trials are the reason this video has taken so long to even put out. But anyways, after I painfully grinded through all these time trials and got the achievements I need, I finally got to the last time trial. You can probably tell that I didn't actually do these in order, because I didn't do these in order. There's some I had to quit and go back to, and this was one of them. So when I finally saw the platinum relic pop up, and not long after the platinum achievement, I exploded everywhere. So that is everything done in Crash Bandicoot. Now I get to enjoy myself a secret cutscene. Some cheeky parkour around the castle gets you this lovely reward right here that I could have watched on YouTube, but where's the fun in that, eh? Now there is still Stormy Ascent. I'm not counting it as Crash Bandicoot 1, it's definitely just a separate level, DLC, doesn't matter. If you guys want me to suffer through this level as well, let me know down in the comments, because I hate myself. But what are my thoughts on Crash Bandicoot? While it is annoying at times, I actually really enjoyed my time on this game. I'm glad I finally got to experience Crash 1 in all its glory and get myself that glorious platinum achievement. It's made me want to finish all 3 of the games, maybe not 4, we'll see about that one. But I definitely do recommend Crash to everyone, because it really is a fun, challenging and a rewarding game to play.